last several months together, we've been doing some research and developing this new campaign that highlights the authentic experiences. You will hear that word quite often, authentic experiences that both visitors and locals can have in this vibrant, soulful city. With this campaign, I will share with you quickly, there are 5 main goals we wanted to achieve for this campaign. Number 1, we wanted to be bold. We wanted to honor our diversity of people and our authentic experiences. And it was also important for us that we embrace the growing appeal of our young audience, young innovators, and young creators. Number 2, we're being very direct. Yet we're being sincere when we're saying, come see Augusta, come see us. We want to use Augusta's story, which is really reflected through our friendly people, and use that to influence and inspire the decision to travel here. Our third goal that we wanted to achieve is, you know, the best brands are experiential, period. And our secret sauce for visitors is to experience Augusta as a local. So we're promoting the unique local perspective, the unique local attitude, the unique local experience. In other words, as James Brown would say, we're keeping it real. Number 4, we certainly want to enhance community pride. Our job here is to always celebrate and elevate the energy of our residents, because they truly are our greatest ambassadors. And our last one, as they say, last but not least, we want to continue to grow our travel economy by getting people moving safely and responsibly again. We want more conventions, we want more events, we want more festivals, we want all types of group travel. And at the end of the day, tourism provides opportunity, investment, and work to our local families, friends, and neighbors throughout this region. So there you have it, and that's why we're so excited today about launching this new campaign. Just a few acknowledgments. I'd like to pause and make it this time. We'd love to certainly recognize the valuable leadership of our board of directors for the Convention and Visitors Bureau, our chair, Phil Wall. We want to recognize the critical support that we get from Mayor Hardy Davis and members of the Augusta Commission. We also want to recognize our private investors to our All in Augusta campaign. We have 2 people here today that I'd like to kind of segment out of the crowd. Mark Jaronsky just happened to be on our calendar. Join us today. I will tell you that Mark very recently was selected, actually about 6 weeks ago, to lead Explore Georgia. Explore Georgia is our state's tourism office located within the Georgia Department of Economic Development. And although Mark hasn't been on his job very long, he is a 25-year travel and tourism industry expert, and I get excited about the fact that he's a veteran Disney marketing executive. So glad to have you here today, Mark. And then also joining us is an Augusta resident, one of the hardest working individuals in this industry. J. Mark Walter is Executive Director of the Georgia Association of Convention and Visitors Bureaus, we affectionately call GACVB. So thank you here for this launch. I want to recognize our agency. You'll hear from them a little bit later on, but our local creative agency, when we selected them as our agency of record, I feel like it was a match that was made in heaven. And we want to thank them for their immense creativity, their hard work, and their dedication to bringing authentic Augusta to life. You'll hear from them in just a few seconds, but I know one of the faces of the agency is standing here, and he will come forward in a second. Alex Ware is founder and Chief Creative Officer. His partner in crime is Daniel Stewart, President and Chief Operations Officer of Ware Stewart. Finally, I can't do this without staff recognitions. Again, Lindsay Fruchtel, our VP of Marketing, led the charge on our behalf, and you'll hear from her shortly. Our marketing team, an outstanding and creative team of professionals, are here. They might be floating around different places. Eleanor, Aisha. Oh, there's Aisha, okay. And then to just all around the entire staff of the CDB. we're kind of right now incognito. You can't recognize us, I'm sure, in our red golf shirts, but to a staff, this has been an all hands on deck project, and it really took everybody to help. So thank you to all. Now, we're ready to do the reveal, but you can't go anywhere after I flip this because we have just a few more comments that I think are going to really lend itself to what today is all about. So now to the reveal. So as we move this along, I got a clap too. Excellent. As we move this along, I'll invite Alex Weir to tell you about the creative inspiration behind this campaign. Alex will be followed by Lindsay, who will share more details about activating the campaign. Lindsay will also share with you some little fun tidbits, or at least something fun that we're doing later today to generate more local excitement around Come See Augusta. And then we'll make ourselves available for interviews. With that, Alex.
Thanks, Dennis. We are super excited to get to partner with the CBB and some of their other partners to really try and tell the story of Augusta, what makes this place great, what tries to motivate somebody who's never seen it before, maybe come see it. And as we talked about all the things that we have here, time and time again, the really, we called it sort of aggressively friendly nature of the people that are here kind of kept coming to the top, especially the people who've never been before. It's just, people are talking to you, people are super friendly, they're trying to tour guide you around. And that, coupled with kind of all of the assets that we have here that are sort of spread throughout our town, when we were talking to people and they talked about who they're going to bring into town and what they're going to do with them, everyone had a different story. And in those stories, we sort of uncovered a bunch of places that we had never even seen. So people like Perry's and Cathcart's and Kendall and all of these other people that are going to be sort of our spokesmen are going to kind of be our de facto tour guides for the city. So we've got people that are artsy that you can follow around and go see a bunch of our great sort of arty things. We've got people that are into history that are going to be checking out our museums. We've got people that are in the outdoors to do all that kind of thing, because there is a lot of great stuff to see and do here in Augusta, and we want people to come and see it. We want all of our gentry, all of the people here to be able to get behind this idea of being an advocate for our city and changing the conversation around our city and having this be a really positive thing about how much we all love Augusta and what we want to do with people when they come here. So, our hope is that we get some organic stuff where, if you have something that you love in Augusta that you think everyone should know about, that you post that on your social, you hashtag it with Come See Augusta, and we begin to tell our own story from the people that are here. And really what makes it great is we are very diverse. We're black and white, old and young, artsy, techie. We're trying to get the story of everybody to come. This is kind of what's woven the fabric of this town. And then a little bit on the design. We are the hometown of James Brown, the godfather of soul, the guy who invented funk. That's in our DNA. We are a little artsy, we're a little gritty, we're a little blue collared around here, and so we sort of look to some of this old stuff from all of the old James Brown and Shipton Circuit posters and soul and all that kind of stuff that's influenced, and we wanted to put a little of that in there and have a palette that can be super bold and super exciting to get people interested in coming to see what we got to do. So everyone has a different plan. The Perry's is Miller Theater, the Frog Hollow Tavern, Sacred Heart Culture Center, and the Boat Tavern. And I can't read the Cathcart's from here, but I'm sure it's different. Anyway, we're using our people to tell our story, and we hope that everyone that is from here or has been here will help us in doing that and pointing out the stuff that we want people to come see in Augusta. So, yeah, and with that,
thank you, Benish. Thank you, Alex. Just to kind of build upon what they said, through the Come See Augusta campaign, what we're really trying to do is we're inviting travelers to explore Augusta's river region like a local. And that's a really big piece. I know you've heard that a lot throughout this time. And feel like locals when they visit here and really come into the fold of the Augusta community. And as you can imagine, a big part of this campaign is really finding those locals to help tell Augusta's story. And in order to do that, what we did is we actually launched a local talent search survey just to identify that initial group of locals that we wanted to feature in the campaign. And they all have very diverse backgrounds and interests, as you can see. And they all just really share a love of Augusta, and that's something that we all have in common. And I did want to recognize those individuals right now. We have the Cathcart family. We have Kendall Green, Benita Jenkins, Latasha Lewis, Izzy Black, Heather McCoy, Katie Morgan, Michelle Naval, who is actually with us today, Wendy and Mike Perry, and last but not least, Christina. So over the coming weeks and months, you're going to see us roll this campaign out, both locally and out of market. And today we're launching our Come See Augusta merchandise giveaway contest. And all you really have to do is post a photo, our photos of your favorite spot in Augusta, and use hashtag #ComeSeeAugusta. And I encourage you to follow us on social to learn more and get the details, or you can go to visitaugusta.com to learn more. And I just wanted to again reiterate our thank yous to our board of directors for their leadership. I also wanted to thank all the community partners. You know, we took some time and really ran this campaign by them to get their feedback, and they were so excited about it, and without them this wouldn't have been able to be possible. And again, our team at Ware Stewart, Alex, Daniel, and I wanted to do a special thank you to our account team at Ware Stewart, Christine Yonke and Beth James. They're here with us. You guys are awesome. I can't thank you enough. And then our whole staff, and a special thank you to Eleanor Prater, our marketing and communications manager, and Aisha Ashley, our marketing and sales coordinator. Just thank you all for your support, and here we are.